Fibromyalgia can be so challenging. There's a reason that doctors have a hard time defining what is fibromyalgia. Do you have it? It's because it has a so wide variety of different possibilities. One of the key points in an office visit, yes, you have to go to the office of a doctor to be diagnosed with fibromyalgia. There are 11 points that are defined within fibromyalgia: the back of the shoulders, the front sometimes, the legs, the hips, the knees, the ankles, the back based at the pelvic area and throughout the back, the arms and the wrists. Those are just a few of the places. Now, if a majority of those areas are tender or they hurt at the touch, there's a good chance you have fibromyalgia. There's also brain fog, where you have a hard time putting things together. People have been known to be diagnosed with other things rather than fibromyalgia. Doctors have a hard time to define fibromyalgia simply because of the variety of other possibilities. I remember at the very beginning that I showed signs of what's called rheumatoid arthritis, or RA. And the x-rays were not showing anything like RA. And yes, you can tell if you have arthritis or RA through an x-ray. Those are autoimmune. Fibromyalgia itself is not autoimmune. It just can mask those things that are. So your brain might feel a little bit foggy, like you can't put things together. Maybe you might feel like things are going on nerve-wise, and you feel like it feels like your brain is just like out of it. That's kind of a brain fog. Also getting frequent headaches. Now the headaches can be due to the stress in the back all the way down to the legs. I only know this because I have experienced all of these things. There have been times when I've questioned RA, and the doctor had to tell me how they define RA and how it's not as difficult to discover those things like RA and arthritis. It's because of the fact that those can mostly be done by x-ray, by blood test, etc. Fibromyalgia cannot be defined by a blood test. Fibromyalgia cannot be tested by any tests that are traditional. Blood tests, x-rays, any of that stuff, those don't define fibromyalgia. That's a lot of the reason why it's considered phantom pain or fatigue. You're imagining it, and it's not like that at all. Fibromyalgia is very difficult to define because it can be defined by other things. But the reality is, if you don't deal with the fibromyalgia straight up, then you're not going to get anywhere. Fibromyalgia itself can be worked through with counseling, physical therapy, doctor visits, psychiatry, because fibromyalgia is triggered by stressors, triggered by life issues, triggered by just things that you do that are just not acceptable for your body. So it's a matter of getting your body and your mind to work together as a team again, because that's exactly what's going on. You're not being able to define. Your body and your mind are at conflict with each other. So I have developed a program to help people to get the mind and the body to work together cohesively. And that's basically what fibromyalgia is that there's a mind-body differential, and your body and your mind are not working in harmony. Now, this can be any age, children on up. Not as much in children. Typically with children, there's something going on for them, whether it be external, like stressors externally, and they don't know how to deal with it, or they may have things that are going on for them that are just not, they're not calculating them very well. As adults, we've learned to cooperate and to work with different situations, but still we get hit with these stressors. We get hit with these challenges. We're struggling to put together correctly, whether it be kids, a marriage, life situations, work. Yes, work can actually cause triggers and cause anxiety, which is another key sign of fibromyalgia. Anxiety itself does not mean you have fibromyalgia, but some of the feelings from anxiety can be fibromyalgia related. So what I'm explaining basically is the overall feeling of what is the trigger, the challenges with fibromyalgia, the feelings that you get. Another big feeling that you can get is just feeling overall achy from head to toe and not able to bring it under control, or feeling so tired, not being able to function because you're so tired. Can you still work through these? Yes. Can you still get through these challenges? Yes. Is it easy? No. You have to have a mindset shift to be able to get these accomplished. And again, I'm speaking from experience. I've gone through all of these situations, and I remember my body just feeling just all tingly from head to toe, to where I couldn't even be touched, much less given a hug. So these are some of the basic overall feelings of fibromyalgia. They're also a part of chronic pain, because you feel pain from head to toe or in different spots of your body. And fatigue, chronic fatigue, feeling just tired all the time. It's possible to work through all of these. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it. So until next time, I hope this helps you with the basic overall evaluation of what is the feeling for fibromyalgia and the side effects.